What's a small act of kindness you were once shown that you'll never forget? I was given access to a shower and a hot meal after being homeless for 9 months. I was 9 years old, waiting for the school bus in Wisconsin winter. I had a thin coat, no hat or gloves. A woman driving past saw me and stopped, giving me a blanket from the back of her car. It was a long skinny one, so she wrapped it around my head and shoulders like a big scarf. I remember thanking her, but being confused. I told her I didn't know how I would give it back when I was done borrowing it. She hugged me and said not to worry. I still have that blanket. I was teaching high school biology in the worst honors classes imaginable. Every day during second block I had a girl who came in smiling and said, "MS, how are you?" every single day. She was the only thing I had to look forward to that semester. One particularly bad morning when I was about to cry, I said to her, "You and your smile make my day." That afternoon I got flowers from her parents. I will never forget her kindness. Alternator died while I was driving home from university. Engine died as I exited the freeway in the middle of the night in a not-so-pleasant part of town in the days before cell phones. As I'm pushing my car out of the intersection, a guy in a truck comes up and offers to push my car to my neighborhood a good 3 miles away. He does so, and I'm pulling into my neighborhood. He simply gives a wave and drives off into the night. I never even had a chance to thank him. I took my sister who's in a wheelchair to the cinema for the first time on my own. At the end, I realized I could undo the brakes and was blocking everyone. I felt like crying because I thought everyone was pissed at me, but some nice lady helped me, then took me and my sister out. She said she once had a son who needed a wheelchair. This was long ago, but I'll never forget. I was out of a job at a time that I had to support my mother. Finally landed one, but I had to walk back and forth, and I didn't have any shoes that would hold up on the walk or the work. Went to FB and mom asked around for some hand-me-downs we could buy from someone. A day later a very kind man showed up with a brand new pair of really nice shoes he had just gone out and bought for me. He left before I could even get any money for him. I cried. I was bullied in high school because I had Bell's palsy. The left side of my face was paralyzed, and I couldn't smile or laugh properly, also drooled because of lack of muscle strength on that side, and right around that time we had to switch classes, so everyone was a stranger in that class. Someone from my grade school remembered me and stood up to the bullies. She was a really popular girl, and I was impressed she stood up for me. I'll always remember your kindness, Shu. My gym teacher purchased me lunch in 3rd grade after I dropped mine. I'm 34 years old and still remember this. My gym teacher embarrassed me in front of the entire grade. I too still remember this. I literally coasted into a gas station out of gas on my motorcycle, then realized I didn't have my wallet. Some lady saw me patting all my pockets, and that I was upset and offered to fill up my tank. I only let her put $5 in, which on a bike is a lot. But it meant so much to me. I was bullied in elementary school, and an older boy defended me. He became my first crush and I still remember him. I was at a concert and a couple behind me gave me a VIP pass to get a picture with the artist because their friend couldn't come. Never will forget it. I fainted walking up steps on my way to calculus at university. A stranger caught me and put me down on the landing. If it wasn't for him, I would have gotten very hurt. When I was at school, I helped a girl out when she was having a meltdown in the bathroom. A few weeks later she pretended to be my friend who had been waiting to meet me when I was being followed home by 2 guys. We never saw each other outside of those 2 occasions, but I still think about her and hope she's doing okay somewhere out there. I broke my foot and was trying to limp my way across campus with crutches in the pouring rain. Someone ran over with their umbrella and walked across campus with me so I wouldn't get rained on. The time my car broke down in the middle of the night and my phone died, and I didn't know what to do. A random stranger pulled over and told me we all need a little help sometimes, and I'll never forget her words as she helped me jumpstart my car. I had just lost my insurance and my epilepsy medication was over $400. The pharmacist got me some coupons that cut the price in half. She didn't have to, and it was against company policy. I now work in a pharmacy in the chain, but she did it anyway. Very nice lady. When I was little, I was waiting for my aunt in a supermarket. Whenever someone exited the supermarket, the doors were automatic, so every time someone left, I stood by the doors and pretended to magically open the doors. One person said thank you. I was bullied at school quite relentlessly. Anyway, there was a cool kid called Kane. He was like captain of the football team kind of guy. One day, he stepped in, he said stop, and that one word changed my school life so much. This one time I was waiting for a bus, and it started raining, and a random soldier just gave me his umbrella. It's not exactly donating a kidney or anything, but it was just really nice and unexpected, and I'll never forget it.